The real state of our economy concerning around the people will be clearly understood by the latest RBI report, which says the household's financial assets, including bank deposits and cash equity investment, fell down sharply to 5.1% of the GDP in the fiscal year ended in the March 2023. See, on the other hand, the household debt increased 5.8% of the GDP in the financial year 2023, which is the second highest annual increase since independence. Recent RBI data also reveals that bank financial institution credit to institutions bar business marked a decline, while personal loan portfolio has increased in volume during in the current quarter, which clearly signals further slowing down of the economy along with the rise in the people's indebtedness and resulted distress. Sir, in addition to these technical issues, there are broader concerns about the overall economic direction of the country. Tax concession and incentives are given to the rich corporates, are widening the gap between the two Indias, the rich and the poor. Real income of the top 1%, the cronies of Modi government, rose by 30% from 7.9 lakh crores in 2019 to 10.2 lakh crores in 2022. While the real income of the lowest 25%, who are shouting slogans for you, by the 11% from rupees 3.8 lakh crores to 3.4 lakh crores. Sir, a relentless propaganda continues to boost the Indian economy's resurgence. The recent G20 summit was used to project India as an emerging economic powerhouse in the world. But the truth is that India has the lowest per capita GDP among the G20 countries. That was hidden. Ranks the lowest in terms of human development indices and records the lowest labor force participation rate, Chidambaram told you, reflecting the very high level of unemployment. The continued decline in the people's purchasing power is impeding the economic growth as this leading declining levels of domestic demand. This in turn leads to declining levels of investments. This means potentially further declining levels of employment guarantee. New proposals for investment in the economy have rapidly declined. Over the last year, 72.5% in government sector and 79% in private investments. Sir, massive propaganda bliss is launched over the grand success of Make in India. That was the slogan from 2014. Its target for manufacturing sector growth over this decade was 12.14%. The reality is that since 2013-14, this averaged only 5.9% per annum. The tall claim, where it has gone? The share of the manufacturing GDP was targeted to reach 25%. This, however, remained stagnant at around 16.4%. But when 2011 and 11-12 and 21-22, jobs in manufacturing sector declined from 12.6% to 11.6%. I am concluding, sir. Deepening rural distress is reflected in the demand for jobs under MNREGS. Last year, this grew by 15.3%, and compared to 2019-20, this grew by 29.4%. But unluckily, the allocation for MNREGS drastically cut down in the last budget. Fresh evidence that have emerged about the Adani Group manipulation. That is also a part of this economic policy. Manipulation of stock prices of its companies calls for a serious probe. The final Financial Times and Guardian
Already
have
time
based
is
on
over.
inputs from the organized crime and
Elamaram
corruption.
Kareem
1
ji,
minute.
your time is over already.
A report project revealed
Please
how
conclude.
to close associates of said companies
Conclude, please. I am
and buy
calling.
millions of dollars of shares in Adani
Thank you.
companies.
Thank
Sir,
you.
these are the affairs of the Indian economy. The tall claim has no truth. I conclude with
Thank
this.
you.